guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. My name is Tonka, and this is a mod thing, the channel where we talk about fragrance art and vlog and share thoughts. Today I am really excited. This is a very special video for me because I want to talk about some fragrances I received from my friend Amy from Savor Salvage scent. Amy sent me this beautiful card, and I have to say that it's one of the rewards for being on YouTube to experience something like that, because obviously when you begin YouTube you may not know that you may become lucky enough to be part of a community where there are some very great people who just share joy even if they don't know you personally. And this is a case of Amy, and she sent me a beautiful note and sent me a package of amazing fragrances. These are the fragrances I want to talk about today. I feel like when I was wearing those fragrances, they were really reminding me of Amy. The warmth, the beauty, and the thought that's behind several of those fragrances that she sent me definitely reminded me of her. And so, Amy is my girl, what can I say? I had my friends subscribed and get to know Amy, and my daughter, for example, my little 15-year-old daughter, just looked at her and was like, oh my gosh, she looks like such a great person. So that's Amy of Savor Salvage scent. So she sent me Chanel number 5 low, and I'll put a picture of it. And I had just purchased Chanel number 5 when she sent it to me. So which gives you a clear idea that she really could tell the things that I would like. This is Chanel DNA. This is number 5 DNA, but a good introduction to Chanel type of aldehyde fragrance that's really all about classy and sexiness, what can I say? So that's Chanel Low. The second scent that I received from her is Tom Ford Sahara Noir. The Sahara Noir has so many notes in it that I don't really need to go over it, but it really begins right off the bat as a very complex fragrance because it begins with bitter orange, which clearly is not going to be something that's going to be a smooth opening for some, but it is ultimately an amber wood fragrance that has all these ingredients, that has rose in the middle. And I find that Tom Ford uses a lot of cypress, which is like a very green, evergreen sort of wood that really add the complexity to his fragrances. And this one also has that Sahara Noir. And it's a beautiful experience, a beautiful journey. We go through the experience of this fragrance. It really takes you on a beautiful, complex, intricate, in the best way possible journey. So that's Sahara Noir. The third fragrance that Amy sent me is by Commodity and Tonka. I own several other Commodity, but I really feel like I wish it was the only Commodity I own. It just opens up so bright, and clearly have some coffee-like quality to it, you know, the Tonka beans. And I didn't get that. I remember seeing the Commodity Tonka. I didn't get it because I thought it would be too sweet, because I had the candle and I thought the candle was too sweet. But on you, this thing morphed into something that's really warm, that's really beautiful, that's not sweet at all, that's very composed. Now the other three I feel have been totally new for me, total immersion into something very different, very beautiful. And I will begin with the more mild one, and it's by Soltisce. So I'll link Amy's amazing review of the Soltisce. Very recently, Amy had a whole video on most of the offering of the Soltisce house, and she sent me Nightgown, and I have it on today. The minute you open this fragrance, what I liked about it is there was no alcohol feel to it. It was all smooth and natural feel. And it's about vanilla, it's about white chocolate, it's about tuberose, and it's about the tiare flower, which is sort of a tropical evergreen flower that has this immaculate white petal, small white petal. All I can say is that from beginning to end, this is creaminess, this is yumminess, but in the most mature, sort of aphrodisiac form of ways. And I can tell you that I have already put my order for the oil version of this fragrance, Soltisce Nightgown. So I'm waiting for that. And I also ordered from the company some samples. They have two different offerings, a sample of 5 and a sample of 10, and you pick the ones you want. And it has, the company has some very funky offerings that's sort of reminiscent of Halloween. So I've picked a couple of those fragrances that have some Halloween names. I think they're going to be great to try out around Halloween time. Not only I'm grateful to Amy for sending me this, but I'm also grateful to Amy for having introduced me into the house. This is clearly a house with a lot of thinking and emotional connection that goes into the production of a fragrance like this. So I look forward to receiving my oil nightgown and the other ones that I've ordered from the company. The other one that I received from Amy that I wasn't used to, I mean, I see from my friend C Chronicles that she talks a lot about Middle Eastern fragrance. I really don't have any Middle Eastern fragrance, and this one is Haramain Junoon Noir. So it's basically my first introduction to Middle Eastern fragrance. So I really appreciate that Amy was able to facilitate that for me. It just begins like a dark, mysterious, right off the bat fragrance. What I could appreciate in Junoon Noir is the lime. Right off the bat, I can smell lime. But this fragrance is everything. It has violet, which makes it powdery. It's a woody fragrance. It is a citrus fragrance with the lime and kumquat. It has everything. Yet it's not, it has everything, yet it's not overpowering. It remains very sophisticated and beautiful. And I am just really happy with this as an introduction to what I'm assuming is a Middle Eastern fragrance. Haramain Junoon Noir. Thanks, Amy, for sending me that. So basically what we can say is that I'm in love with everything that Amy sent me. But to me, the biggest one was really Amy's introducing me to this house, Eris, and this fragrance right here, Night Flower, which I have also ordered and awaiting. And I've also ordered a full size of it, and then the whole sample offering from the house, because I'm so intrigued by it. And I believe maybe a year ago, Amy had a review of the whole offerings of the house. So they have things like Belle de Jour, MX, MXX, which are meant to be genderless fragrance. And So Eris is a mythological goddess of chaos. So if you can think of it, the idea, I would imagine the inspiration then would come from creating scent that are, if not polarizing, but not necessarily conformist. And I think this is what you get from this whole line, and this is what I got from Night Flower. The minute that I tried Night Flower, to me it started a little bit unremarkable. It started unremarkable, but at the end of the day, Night Flower is this powerful, most beautiful suede leather floral fragrance. And I had it on today also. First of all, not just today, I've been enjoying Amy's fragrance the whole week. So to me, that was like a gift that keeps on multiplying, because every day I was experiencing a beautiful things that Amy shared with me. But this one, the suede women, so badass. At the end of the day, you know, and I just really fell for it. I fell for it. So Night Flower opened with this aromatic cardamom. So you can understand that the cardamom gives it a bit of a medicinal, dry herb feel, and then mixed with the animalic suede and leather, and then it turns into this whole mixture of just everything else that's in it that's so great. Indian tuberose, and I believe it has tonka, and it has patchouli. All of these are very warm, leather suede fragrances around. Like I like some of the Hermes, like Kalesh, because it has some suede to it. But I think this is on a whole new level. This one lasted. This one was a force to reckon with, and I thought it was an amazing example of animalic, leather, suede, patchouli, warm and spicy fragrance. And I was just too happy to actually order that one also. So as you can see, that it's been a real treat for me to experience all the goodies that beautiful Amy has sent me. And I believe most of you know her. So if I have any subscriber who's not yet subscribed to her channel, if you are into this space, I believe you're going to enjoy Amy's authenticity, Amy's knowledge, Amy's beautifulness. Beautifulness, if we can say that word, why not? And that's how I'm feeling anyway. And I thank you for watching. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.